Hey there everyone. Today is Monday, June 2nd. The time right now is approximately 5:55 p.m. and the temperature is a very pleasant 18 degrees Celsius, feeling more like 16. And I'm currently outside Queen's Park, making my way towards Kensington Market. So walk with me. And as you can clearly see, there's plenty of joggers out today, plenty of cyclists, people just having picnics, people just hanging out in general, and it's a beautiful day to do so. And lots of idiots honking at each other too, can't forget about them. And I'm just making my way towards College Street, and then, westbound from there. And I actually haven't even eaten today, so I think once I finish this recording, I'm gonna be digging where I can eat in the area. Kensington Market has a lot of pretty good restaurants and little secret hidden gems, so yeah, it's a jogging day, that's for sure. I'll get there eventually, as usual. Diet starts Monday. Well, next Monday. All right, I'm gonna cross now while I still can. These lights don't last very long. It'll take an eternity to change again, so you have a top view of the CN Tower there. It's actually starting to feel like it's almost summer. We didn't really have much of a spring, but I guess we're about 18 days away from the beginning of summer. Spring just sort of ripped right through. I'm outside some campuses here. UFT, a nice distant view there. One of the campuses. So basically, every time I go into this area, I'm kind of reminded of how close I used to live in an apartment I was at. So, it's always good memories for me. Even though I'm not too far, really, currently where I live, but you're getting more right to the downtown central, maybe a little bit closer to Midtown. Not quite though. Got a shot of the BMO tower there. And it's slightly breezy, but not too bad. And yeah, suddenly we'll start to get a lot more crowded in about a couple minutes. I've been wanting to do more pre-recordings and keep up some consistency, so I thank everyone for their patience, of course. Been doing more lives recently, but I started this whole channel off pre-recordings, of course, so. And I really started to do it consistently in January. So February, March, April, May, June, 5 months into it. Really tall posts there. Of course, the Canadian flag. And I just sort of, roam around the side here. I could go more into the campus, but I think I'm just going to be more on a straight path right now. And more people just picnicking. We got city news here. Medical Sciences Building. I like the design of the exterior here. I don't know who that's a statue of. Robert Rakes? I don't know. I have butchered many names, and I'm sure that's just another one. All right, and we see college approaching. I did a recording similar to this about a month back, but not in this weather. And here come the cyclists. Right outside Queen's Park Station. And roundabout we go. And yeah, of course, the sidewalks will get a lot more congested. So I'll stay on the outskirts for as long as I can. Stewart Building. And another nice shot of the CN Tower there. Convenient place to park your bikes. And I see these bike rentals all the time. I've thought about renting a scooter for a future live stream or pre-recording, I'm not sure, but I plan on purchasing one eventually. I don't think I would have enough space for an actual e-bike where I currently live. I would just like a nice fold-up scooter, and that would be all right with me. Nice look towards College Park down there. And you still have the occasional jogger, even on the sidewalk here. I wouldn't want to jog on a busy sidewalk, to be honest. There's always going to be someone in your way. The path where I started recording is much more ideal for that. Easy there, Fast and the Furious. Cocktail place here. And of course the infamous second cup. I will mention everyone I see. Helicopter overhead. And a nice shot down the campus of U of T. We got a Lala Spicy Lab. Huh. That's all I can read. The rest is not in my language. That bastard burrito. And yes, it definitely is shorts weather. I was looking forward to that, but it's still a nice breeze. I think these businesses have seen their final days. I would like to see a Subway closed up. Had enough of them. And Starbucks, well, throw them in too. No offense to people that love Starbucks, but you know, they've taken over quite a bit. So I'm just gonna cross and loop around a little bit. The lights here. I'm gonna make my way down St. George for a little bit. Well, that now turns into Beverly, of course. And you got somewhat of a quiet residential street here in Beverly, but quite a bit of traffic. Got some airhead e-bikelists in the way, e-cyclists. You're always going to see something somewhere. Bike list. Maybe that's a new word. Brain fart or not, I like it. Yeah, I guess I'm not ready to cross quite yet. I'm gonna do it now. Opportunity knocks. And it's garbage day, everyone. At least in this area. Some newer homes, some older homes. It's pretty interesting. That's a Bentley. Very nice. I have almost a pretty clear shot of the CN Tower as I get closer towards it once again. And I'll loop, take a right here. That's Cecil. Royal Canadian Legion. And Spadina is approaching. Yeah, not much really to say, is there? It's just a beautiful day to take in the scenery. Canadian, Chinese, Buddhist, Ming, Yuet Society. Kind of a cool mural here. Some sort of feline and some pictures there. United Steelworkers of America. Conveniently located in Canada. Baycrest Jewish Old Folks Home. Got Greenpeace here. And Julius, what does that say? All these crazy names I can't pronounce. Dewich Park, sure. Let's go with that. And got a hospital helicopter right overhead. If I wanted to work out here, could I do that? Hey, why not? Let's give it a try. Come on, gimbal, stabilize. I'm gonna turn you around here. Bear with me, folks. I guess I can like really officially say I worked out for the day. So what do I do? Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't really like that squeaking noise, to be honest. That kind of hurt my ears, but oh yeah. Okay, that's about enough of that. But they just oiled that a little bit. I'm sure it'd be much more enjoyable. I did my workout for the day. 100 push-up spot. All right, back on my way. I don't know what you do with this contraption. Can't even move that. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Because I'm just an idiot who doesn't know what he's doing, apparently. All right, just when I said I was done, it's kind of inviting. If I just go on this for a second. Whoa. Pretty cool, pretty fun. At least it doesn't squeak. I guess that's where you do your sit-ups. I gotta say, that's pretty unique. You don't really see a lot of parks that have those, so I was pretty entertained by it. All right, so now that those shenanigans are out of the way, I'm just gonna pretty much approach my destination soon. Got another small church there, appears to be. That's where it gets a little difficult to walk. I've seen but a lot of areas in Scarborough where there's just scattered bins everywhere. It takes up the entire sidewalk. Not quite as bad in this area, in my opinion. I'm not sure I can name any one of these artists, but very well painted. And of course, Krispy Kreme, infamous Krispy Kreme donuts, and cafe. As we have a look down Spadina and up it. And someone's waving to me. Hello. Yeah, I'm getting hungry by the minute. So it's a bit of a shorter pre-record, but hopefully an enjoyable one.
They're like, oh, he's like in the process of getting like...
I have a feeling it's going to be a pretty tolerable summer. Not like, you know, with extreme humidity up to 35. That's a bit too much, but if it just kind of stayed like this, I wouldn't be mad at all. You don't really see too many sun visors anymore in vehicles. I remember seeing them a lot more frequently, like in the 90s and early 2000s.
That shouldn't be me.
Got some interesting content on the back of that sign. Got some fold-up rear-view mirrors. Useful, I guess, in lanes where you're right next to bike lanes and you don't want to have to worry about anyone hitting it or potentially breaking it off. And here I am at Augusta. All right. So I am going to turn the gimbal off. Sorry about that angle there. But thank you for watching. My name is Kyle Walker. Please always remember to like, subscribe, share, and hit on that notification bell if you like what you see. For all or personalized, whichever you prefer. I'm always grateful, and I will see you in the next one. Walker out.